are recording.
Moved by Charlene Jackson, seconded by Chris Homestead, be it resolved that the Council of the Township of Whitewater Region approve a tile drain loan for William Barry Watson, Isabel Watson, and Matthew Watson in the amount of $50,000 for Westmeath Concession, 9-part lot 17 and 18, pending funding from the Minister of Agriculture, Food and Rural Affairs. All those in carried. No, it says W. Meath.
Yes.
Councillor McLaughlin. Go ahead, Councillor McLaughlin.
And this would be directed, but do we not get that approvement of the tile drainage loan? Does that not come at the start of the term of our start of the year? Do we not have that already approved that we can go ahead so that they?
No, they're approved one by one. No, they're approved
one by one.
Per applicant.
They're approved by us one by one. Are they approved by
They're approved by the Ministry one by one.
Agriculture as well? So now it has to go to the Ministry of Agriculture?
Correct.
Okay. I wasn't aware of that.
All those in favor? Carried. And it was W. Meath. Okay then. I will get Christine to read these next documents.
The next three items on the agenda don't have resolutions attached to them, therefore information purposes. 12.8 is a report from the treasurer regarding amounts spent on the Burns Cull dog tag court case. Cases, actually, the provincial offenses and the small claims court action. The next one, 12.9, is the resulting, and we have confirmed with Bruce Beakley that this is a public document, the total for the Adam Burns arbitration of $37,122.89. That arbitration was successful in the township's favor. And the Robert Alfalski arbitration was again found in the township's favor, costing us a total of $30,694.52.
Expensive to be right. I said that out loud. Moved by Dave Mackay, seconded by Charlene Jackson. Be it resolved that the Council of the Township of Whitewater Region approve the request by the Recreation and Committee Chair to retain an existing amount of $2,635 in the Cobden's Taste of the Valley Reserve Fund and approve the request of a grant for $1,500 towards 2016 operating costs to run this township's event. All those in favor? Carried. Not moved by.
Just a question to the CAO. I understand that we're going to soon have meetings with the Taste of the Valley. Okay.
I believe the first one is scheduled for, wait a minute. May 17th, Councillor, is the first one scheduled.
Or last week, I think.
Yeah.
May 17th? Am I correct? It's 10 in the morning? 10?
I believe so, and
Okay.
I'll have Erica send out a confirmation.
Would you do that? I would love to get confirmation on that. Thank you.
Moved by Chris Olmsted, second by Charlene Jackson. Be it resolved that the Council of the Township of Whitewater Region agrees to host 2 meet and greet wine and cheese evenings in council chambers to greet 4 medical students from the Eastern Regional Medical Education Program. These first-year medical students will be completing their placement in Whitewater Region. These evenings will give council an opportunity to show lifestyle and advantages for young professionals who may wish to practice in Whitewater Region. Questions? Councillor Jackson.
I don't know if it's possible if we can invite some of the restaurants to do it like a tasting sort of thing, and we pay for the food, but that they provide like their specialty taste or whatever for the area, if there is such a, just to promote there, and if they could come as well when they serve, that, if it's a booth or whatever, that, they explain what they're... I'm going tomorrow night to the Festival Hall Gala, and one of the things is some of the restaurants have gotten involved, and they're going to provide tastings of their food as well as the local beer tastings. So, I don't know if there's going to be wine as well, but definitely something like that. So I can check out how that works and how they promote it. Because I think if we're going to, not only do we want to promote the council, but we want to promote the area. So what better way to promote the area than involve some of the area restaurants
And foods. I was at one last year at Calabogie that was similar to that. I would be in favor of looking into that too. Councillor Mackay.
I hate to be the devil's advocate on this, but when we were at that health meeting to get doctors to come to Renfrew County, they are filled up. They don't need any more doctors, so this kind of be a waste of time.
These are nurses, aren't they? Or they are doctors?
So we already have enough doctors. Let's save our wine and cheese for, say, people who graduate from the plumbing program or something. Just because they're doctors doesn't mean they need that. And we don't need doctors. Got enough. We're good for, they're only allowed so many doctors through the government of Ontario. They're only allowed so many in this region. That's why they disbanded that organization.
That's horrible, but that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry.
You may speak.
Thank you. From what I understood in the email we received from the Eastern Regional Medical Education Program, it's not so much these are first-year students, so this is way down the road. This is introducing them to the area in the hopes that, 8-10 years from now, when they're finished their schooling, they might be, and it could easily be if you go into a specialty, that you might be interested in moving to this area at that time with a young family. That was my understanding.
And moving in a research and development facility too. Councillor McLaughlin?
Just to reiterate, we have 2 hospitals that we have people attending. I know that the recruitment that you went to was the Pembroke area, but we also have a lot of residents that go to the Renfrew Hospital, which we did not. We tried at one time to get into their recruitment, and I know there's a lot of doctors in Renfrew that are retiring. So I think this is a great idea. Try and stimulate, get our video out, show them what we have, and I don't think we could ever have too many people interested in our area.
Councillor Jackson.
According to the report, it says they will be completing their placements in Whitewater Region, and it's an introduction to Whitewater Region before they complete their placements in our area, and then hopefully whenever they graduate, then they're enticed to come back here after they graduate. So it's to introduce them because they will be completing their placements here.
have an evening similar to that for plumbers and mechanics if we can find any. We need to get an accelerated program, but we need tradespeople, that's true. So we shouldn't close out anything. Oh, that's an old one. Yeah. Councillor announcements, start with Dave Mackay. Oh, don't be like that, just because. Councillor Regier. Reeve Miller. I would like to thank the ladies for the supper, the fantastic sandwiches and the cookies and so forth. That was superb. Hit the spot. Councillor Jackson.
It was very good and very well done. Thank you
Oh.
very much, because I was very hungry.
Do you have any announcements?
No, I have no announcement, other than it's motorcycle time.
Yes, indeed. Councillor Olmsted. Councillor McLaughlin.
Just a couple of things. I know there's trivia at the Legion on Friday night, put on by the Presbyterian Church. $60 a team. So that's one. The other, I think there's trivia at Country Haven on Saturday night. So if anybody's interested in rounding up a team, I have a team for Friday night, but I didn't realize there was trivia on Saturday night. But anybody likes trivia, there's always lots of it.
The other thing, this Friday night and Saturday is the home show, right?
Oh,
The home show in Beachburg, and I will be attending most of it, but I would like a little bit of help from Mr. Mackay.
Yard sale too. The giant yard sale.
And the yard sale is on too at the same time.
Yeah, me too.
So the home show hours are Friday from 5 to 9. Now, I'm gonna go over Friday afternoon and get the booth set up, and we did figure out how to loop the video
Oh,
on
good.
the laptop.
Okay.
And then, Saturday is 9 to 5, and unfortunately, I'm not available. They changed the dates for the home show. Originally, I was gonna be available, but then they moved it a weekend.
Bring it, Yui.
So, if anyone can help the mayor out Friday, 5
Yeah,
to 9.
if I can get any-
9 to 5.
Any support, I'd appreciate it. The date was changed so as not to conflict with Petawawa, and then Petawawa changed theirs, and now it conflicts again. So anyway, I look forward to having time with whoever could give me some time. And that does the councillor announcements. Moved by Chris Olmsted, seconded by Charlene Jackson, be it resolved that the council of the Township of Whitewater Region went into closed session. Councillor McLaughlin.
Just before we go ahead there, I do have one thought. I was thinking about the float, and I would like to see if it could be put in the budget to make signs that would go on top of our float that would say Whitewater Region rather than the banners. So I was thinking about that and wondered if maybe staff could come up with some kind of like my thoughts are maybe 6 inches to a foot of a wooden like along the rail that would go on top, so that then at that point we would be able to identify our float without having to use the township truck, and not have to drag the big flag. So it says like Whitewater Region, maybe with the same logos as we have. So it was just a thought that came to my mind, and that was what I wanted to mention this morning, Christine, that I couldn't remember. Okay, that was the one thing. So just before we went any further, I wondered about that. So just whatever people think, maybe I'm in a whole wrong idea.
No, we'll look into that.
I thought just have a look at it, maybe, because we'll need to put that into our budget, I guess, if we're going to go ahead with it.
Moved by Councillor Olmsted, second by Councillor Jackson, be it resolved that the Council of the Township of Whitewater Region went into closed session under Section 2392 of the Municipal Act at, 8:40 p.m.
Takes a while to shut off sometimes. Don't go to search. Yes. Karen, don't go to search, go to the one that turns it off. Yes,
3 items, personal matters about the
press it again.
identifiable individuals, including municipal or local board employees. All those in favor? Carried.